Hello friends, today we are going to talk about a 8 part of Linux tutorial. So in this video we are going to talk about Linux network communications. So that is our 8 part. So in 7th part we have talked about process management. So if you're not seen the process management, how it works on back end and front end, there is a I button in the above link. I just given a link to that video. Please do watch that video and come to this video. So before going to a video, please do share, subscribe and comment to my channels. So today we are going to move into our chapter. So what is Linux network communications? The basic of network. What is network? So in any organization, if you're moving to work, so there will be a network communications between both the systems or three or four systems, by because you have to work in a multiple domains, so you have to make that. So this is how the way works goes on. So what the statement says, when you work in an organization, you need to communicate with a remote user, and you also need to access a remote Linux machines or Unix machines. So there are several types of ways to communicate, and network communications between the two systems, it's either working or not. So the main thing in what to say the main thing just wait a second. Okay. Okay. Sorry. So okay, the first thing is ping. Okay, I just open a notepad first. So I'm just okay. So as I said, the network communication, it has two types in that. One is a ping. Okay, one is a ping, and second one is FTP. So first we see what is a ping. So what is a ping means? Tracking or isolating a hardware and software problems, determining the status of various foreign hosts and net hostess. Okay, you can also test and measure a management networking. I'll just show you how it works in the terminal. Okay, I just open that some console over here. So I'm making a command ping with, I'm just typing okay, my, you can give either a IP addresses or a host name. So I'm giving a IP address as 192.168.1.2. So this is not the, okay, see the host not reachable because I'm not communicating with any missions. So this is giving like to me. So as no network has been communicated, so this has been given like me. So if you are communicating with some other machines that you are being in a network, you can use this command to communicate with that machines, whether the machine is online or if it is on or off. If what the destination not reachable means, a destination not reachable means it the communication between this system, that means the using the what I am using the machine to the other machine, that is 1.2 machine is not reachable. That is, that machine is either not in a network or not in a on mode, that is switch on mode to that power down mode, anything else. So if you do like this will make you to communicate with that machines. Okay, so next one is FTP. Like I said, what is FTP? FTP stands for file transfer protocols. So this helps us to transfer data from one system, one computer to another computer. So what are the ways that helps FTP to us? So we can connect and log in to the remote host and navigate the directories, and we can put the files and get the files from there, even in a network also. So what is the syntax for FTP? Okay, the syntax is same as a ping method. Like we have to give, just wait, I'll just show you how it works. Okay. Okay. Okay, what is okay, ping with a host name or IP address. So this is the syntax for ping. Okay, so likewise same for FTP also, with a host name or IP address. So this is the same syntax for FTP also. You have to give a same like FTP. I'm just giving some other 55212 and giving a 45. Okay, I'm just hitting enter. This what the number I given is one of the example, but I'm not communicating with any other machines. So I'm just giving, this is how we have to use, because I am in my organizations, I'm being using like this only. So you have to use this like only. So before getting an IP address, you have to communicate with an administrator levels, because they know the FTP servers, so they we can get the files from there also. So this is how we have, you have to get the file ITPs, IPs, so that you can communicate with that remote machines. Okay, I'm just hitting enter. So see, there is a no route to host, because I'm not communicating with any machines, because I'm not in a network to communicate with the other machines. So likewise it's showing me an error to that, because I'm using a virtual machines, so I'm not communicating with any other machines. I'm just off the network communications between some other systems, because there is complex conflict between some systems. So I'm just stopped my network issues. So I'm just cutting over here. Okay, so this is an example for FTP. Okay, next one on some of the file commands being used in FTP to transfer files to put and get, and one prompt of directories. Some of the methods are, I just show you what are the commands being used in FTP. So first one is a put file. This one is the first command. Okay, put with file and file name. Okay, this one tells you about how this method, how you just have to make, just you have to give an example like put with file name. That is my file name is gf dot txt. So this is my file. I have to put a gf. After logging in to the FTP, you have to put like this. If you want to put any some files into that remote machine, you have to put like this. If you want to get, you have to make a get method with a file name. So likewise you have to give a, sorry, get with file name, you have to give mgh.txt. This is my file to get from that remote missions. So this is how you have to get. So some other mission, some other methods I just show you. So same wise you can also input. So this is, you have to make a upload a file to a remote machines. So this is input. You can also use like this. So next one is a mget. So this is a download a more than one file. So as I am giving a put and get it, we can just make a single files to put and get. But if you are making a put and get, you can get and put a more than n numbers of files. So you can, your working time will be in so less in numbers. Okay, so just make here for more than one file, you can use it more than one file. Okay, so likewise this is also more than one file, more than. Okay, so you can use like this commands. This is also, you have to give file names, sorry, file name, not file list. Okay, mget also you have to give file list. Okay, this is a commands. So next one is a prompt off and prompt on. To make that, just make a prompt. The command is just simple as prompt off. So this method is this command is used to prompt off, and this method is used for prompt on. That method, whatever you giving, you just prompt off and prompt on, you can do this with this methods. So next one is basic one is a dir, that is directories. It just shows all the files that is being placed in directories, so that you can easily understood what the files being presented in, and not what are the files not being presented inside. So you can easily access, and you can move the files to some other file directories also with some other thing. What is with a copy method, you can also copy or move to the some other directories. So you can use this method to very easily. Okay, okay, this is all about the some of the commands in FTP. So next, before, so okay, before doing this, you have to, before, what to say, before you upload a data to a remote machine, you need to move that directory, and then you have to upload machine. That means what I'm saying means, if you want to paste, or you have to put or get the file from the remote machine, you have to move that directory and just have to pick that files and just have to move from the remote machine to our machines. If you're not moving to the correct locations, it will not give you a current prompt, and you can't get that with the correct examples. So this will not help you to get out the data from the FTP. Okay, before, if you do this, you will not get any files from that remote machine. So before, be sure on the files being where you are in, okay, so that if you being present in the current folder, you can copy the files very easily. So next topic in networking communications is telnet utilities. When we are required to connect a remote Linux machines and work on that machine remotely, telnet that allows a computer user at a one side to make a connection, logging in, and then conduct a work on a computer on the another side. You can also just activate on some other machines also. So this is what is the syntax for it. Just type here. So next one is a telnet. Okay, telnet, the same as for ping and FTP. This is also has a host name and IP addresses. If you have both, you can't put at put both. You can't put a both. You have any. You have to put any either one. So if you put a both the thing, it will show you an error. So you have to put like this. Okay. So as I'm not having, I'm just making a how what commands what will do, and if not in a network, what will do. I just show you. I'm not going to how it works, but because I'm not in a network, so it will not show me any connecting issues. Okay, I'm just giving a IP address as 192 as 198.5. Okay, oh, I'm sorry. Okay, point 3 I'm just giving. I'm hitting enter. See, telnet unable to come out to the remote system, no route to a host. That means first is just to try to that IP addresses, and it will not able to reach because I'm not connecting to any remote hosters. So it will not help us to connect in that missions. So it will not help you if you are working in a network. It will help you to get into some other missions and work on one side to make a connection to logging in, and then conduct a work on a computer on another side also. So this is how here works in Telnet. So next one in a network communications is finger. That is finger. So finger utilities. So it won't has a user. It won't has a IP address or a host name. It just has a username. Sorry, username or a login name. Okay. So here it changes. So what is a finger command? Displays the information about a given host, and the host can either in a locally or remotely. That means if you are putting this one with, I'm just giving as a finger with Linux. Okay, I'm just giving Calio. Okay, this is my username. I'm just hitting enter. See, there is no such users because we have to just being connected with the remote informations. Okay, so there is no users I'm having like this Calio. So this is not it will not show you if you are in a connected in a locally or remote. It will show what missions you are connected and what are the host things it will has. So it will show you like that. So this is how you have to use a finger method. So this is all about networking communications in Linux. So next video we are stay tuned for the next video so that we can learn more about Linux. Thank you.